Hey fourth graders, so right before we went on our shelter in place, we were learning about long division. And so we are going to practice long division today. So it says find the quotient. Quotient is the word for the answer when you're dividing. And remember, we are going to start closest to the 4 and then we're going to move outwards. If you want, you can get a Post-it to hide certain numbers that you're not working on. If you want to use a finger just to kind of visually remind yourself, you can cover the other numbers. I'm going to use a Post-it since I'm going to have to be writing. And we're going to start with the number 9. So remember, for division, one little hint you can give yourself is you can put a little multiplication sign right here. And I want you to ask yourself, 4 times what number gives me closest to 9? Okay, we have 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. We want to get closest to 9, but not bigger than 9. So remember when we were in school, we said, oh, once it gets too big, we cross it out and we circle the one that is just right. It's closest to 9, but not bigger than 9 like this one. So we know that 4 times 2 gives me 8. And right here, after you put that number down, we are going to subtract that. What is 9 minus 8? 9 minus 8 is 1. Good. Now you can peel back your Post-it, uncover the next number, which is the 3, and you can cover the 2 if you want. Remember, we bring this number down, which makes this 13. Now you're going to ask yourself, 4 times what number gives me closest to 13? Well, 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3, let me rewrite that, equals 12. Let's try one more and see. 4 times 4 is 16. Is this too big? Is 16 bigger than 13? Yes, so it's not this one. It's this one. It's closest. 12 is pretty close to 13 and it's not bigger than 13. So 4 times 3 gives me 12, so you can subtract 12 right here. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is nothing, so you don't have to write anything. Now, the last number is 2 right here. So you can bring that down. And let's ask yourself again, 4 times what number gives me 12? 4 times 3. That gives me exactly 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. Do I have any remainders today? Nope, we don't. All right, let's do one more. Okay, again, let's ask yourself, 8 times what gives me closest to 1? Well, if we even go to just 8 times 1 gives me 8. Is that too big? Yes, that's way too big, and we're not even close to 1. So what I want you to do is just leave this blank, move your Post-it, and uncover the next number. Since we did move the place value over, because we couldn't find anything that's closest to 1, we're going to write our answer next right above the 6. And we're going to ask ourselves, 8 times what number gives me closest to 16? We're looking for 16 now. So we have 8 times 1 equals 8. 8 times 2 equals, oh, look at that, 16. Perfect. So 8 times 2 equals 16. So we're able to subtract 16 from there. 16 minus 16 is 0. Okay. Then we uncover and bring that 8 down. Don't worry about the 0 in front of the 8. It's still 8. So you're going to ask yourself, 8 times what number gives me 8? 8 times what number gives me 8? 8 times 1. So 8 times 1 gives me 8. I subtract 8 from 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Do I have any remainders? Nope. All right, you are going to do the rest of this problem on Google form, the rest of the worksheet.